Hello and welcome back to Melody and Grit. As I may have mentioned on other channels and videos, we went through a little bit of a rebrand over the holiday. So we are no longer the historical songstress. We are Melody and Grit because I am adding a lot more lifestyle content, a lot more homemaking, a lot more vlogs into the mix. However, you will still be getting lots of old music, movies, and recipes. Today is the very first video in my Lullabies project, and as you may know, I am expecting my first child early this spring, so I thought it would be a great time to start this project. I've always known as a professional singer that I wanted to sing to my children growing up, particularly lullabies to get them to sleep, and I thought there would be no better way than to use the songs that I have sung professionally. There are so many well-composed, gorgeous lullabies that span the decades and centuries of history, as I've come to find out through my professional singing career. Today, though, we will be talking about a 17th century British hymn, and we will be adding a Spanish folk song into the mix later on and a 19th century German Lieder. But today we will be focusing on Henry Purcell's An Evening Hymn. So what makes An Evening Hymn by Henry Purcell such a great lullaby? Well, first, let's start with the text. The text is about falling asleep peacefully, reminding us of God's transcendent peace. And the final lines of the poem are, "Then to thy rest, O my soul, and singing praise the mercy that prolongs thy days." While Henry Purcell set this text to music, the Bishop of London at the time, actually, Dr. William Fuller, wrote the text. And that same text was later published in a collection of poems, sacred poems for children. Now let's talk about Henry Purcell's musical setting. The vocal line and melody is gorgeous. It's so stately and simple, and the rhythms have a really lilting syncopation to them. You'll hear that right away. And on the repetition of the words, dear God, even in thy arms, even in thy arms, the rhythm feels a little bit unexpected. Again, syncopated, but I would even consider it playful, which makes it perfect for a lullaby as well. And then the final section where I sing hallelujah about, it feels like 100 times, but not. It just has this lilting melody and rhythm that is just so close to rocking a baby to sleep. It's just gorgeous. It's almost as if it was written specifically for that. Now, I recently performed An Evening Hymn by Henry Purcell live at a church performance, and it's at a slightly bit more elevated volume. However, you're going to get the full scope of the piece with this recording and the presence of a live performance as well. So I hope you enjoy this, and you can always turn the volume down to use it as a lullaby. This is Henry Purcell's 1688 masterpiece, Evening Hymn.
This next piece is called An Evening Hymn. The text was originally written by the Bishop of London at the time, Dr. William Fuller, and it was later published in a collection of sacred poems for children. So I think it makes quite a perfect lullaby. The end almost sounds like you're rocking a baby to sleep, so I hope you enjoy it.